Hey guys, welcome back to Coin Knowledge. So today we're going to be going over Shrapnel, kind of what's been going on with Shrapnel, some pretty big updates that they actually just came out with here recently, kind of look at the price action on the SHRAP token, and also some of the vesting schedule that you need to be aware of, because it's coming sooner than later. So if you guys find value out of this video and you like crypto gaming content, consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. Your support means everything to me. So right here, we can see that Shrapnel, obviously over the 7 days, has gone up, up over 34% here, and it continues to kind of go up even as we're recording here. And Shrapnel, it's been killing it. Obviously, when we zoom out, we can see that Shrapnel got up to almost $100 million in market cap, but then it retraced as Bitcoin dipped also beneath a $50 million market cap. And, I think the Shrapnel is a quality project in the space. It's, in my opinion, probably the best or most well-polished shooter or FPS game that we have in our space right now in Web3 gaming. But we're going to do a quick synopsis on Shrapnel. If you're not familiar, we've made several videos on Shrapnel in the past on this channel. But if you don't know what Shrapnel is, if it's the first time you're hearing about it, we'll get you up to speed real quick. So, Shrapnel, what is it? It is a first-person shooter building in Web3 on the blockchain. Obviously, they have a lot going on here. From different game modes, you can create within their ecosystem. Obviously, they have their SHRAP token, which is a part of their Shrapnel economy, fueled by AAA talent. They actually have a very high quality team. You can actually go, on here and see. They actually post a lot about their team on other platforms, but they have a good team, studio or AAA team. If we click that right now, they have their roadmap, what is Shrapnel, see how they answer it. It's an intensely competitive AAA extraction shooter game on PC where true ownership and real-world value are offered to the players the first time. Obviously, they have their team here. So good team, good experience. We've covered them in the past. But recently what did happen is in the beginning of February, I believe on the 7th of February, they actually launched the game on Epic Games. This was something that people were waiting for a long time. Obviously, I think they had their game test or beta test in December of 23, so here recently. And now you can actually get your hands on the game here and actually play it, so we can see kind of the quality and the graphics of Shrapnel. Again, I think the game looks very good. The graphics kind of remind me of like a Rainbow Six Siege a little bit, but it's kind of in a way similar to that, obviously. But I think it's definitely one of the better looking games in Web3, and I can see a use case here as far as like esports go. People playing it, streaming it. Obviously, we've already seen people have been streaming it recently since the game kind of went live. But that's what the game looks like within the game here. So again, if you haven't played Shrapnel, get your hands on it. Try it out before judging it is what I would say. But it's a fun game. It is fun. But that's again kind of the core loop right there. They had a tournament going on recently. I couldn't find the tweet here, but they had a tournament going on. It was like I think it was $100,000 prize pool, I want to say, but I'm not certain off the top of my head, but you can find it on their Twitter if you go back far enough. Again, it was kind of when the game went live on Epic Games, I think on the 7th or 8th of February. So it did pretty well there as well, especially for the amount of people that were playing it. So good to see that there's good sentiment. People didn't just get burnt out of waiting for the game to come out. People are actually still hyped. They're still wanting to play it. And that's why I think we're seeing the price action we're seeing right now over the 7 days. Now, obviously, when we look at their token, something that always gets brought up is the unlocks. Obviously, they only have 8% of the total supply out right now. That's why I see the dilution between the $70 million circulating market cap and almost $900 million and fully diluted. If we look here at the Shrapnel token, they actually are going to start having unlocks around April, but early May here. But we can see, according to Crypto Rank, obviously, and you can cross-reference this across a few websites or just ask the team themselves. It's not that major of unlocks, but it could be, over time. And I think there's a lot of FUD's not the right word, but just awareness of the unlocks that are coming for Shrapnel come around April time. So I think the price could see some action based off of that sentiment, but obviously not financial advice. Nobody knows where we're going, and that's right when the Bitcoin halving is going to happen. So it honestly might not even matter short term, but who knows? But again, that's just my opinion. But if we look here at the unlock events, they are going to be happening. They're going to be releasing about a quarter of their supply out of the ecosystem fund for a couple months, and then I think later this year the team and advisors start getting pulled out, which is again 2.6 of the total supply. So it gets a little bigger for the monthly unlocks at the closer we get to 2025. But what I'm hoping for, what most people are hoping for, and what I think is going to happen, again, most people think it's going to happen, but nothing's guaranteed, is that we are in a full-fledged bull run by then. Obviously, nobody knows what's going to happen. It's very strong chance that we're going to be in a bull market in 2025, but anything can happen in crypto or just in life. But again, just wanted to make sure that you're aware that the unlocks are coming for Shrapnel. I think that there's a little bit more fear about them than there should be, but I hold Shrapnel, full disclosure. It's one that we cover a lot on this channel. I think it has a lot going for it. Again, it's a quality project. It's a quality game. They've been building all bear market. We've covered them. They launched in November of 2023, so not that long ago. Obviously, they ran up quite hard to almost $100 million in circulating market cap. I think Shrapnel is a billion-dollar game without question in at the peak of the bull market to me. But that's, just my opinion. I can definitely see the playability aspect for Shrapnel. Again, that first-person shooter, they obviously do traditionally pretty well in traditional gaming. I think it's definitely one of the better graphics that we have in crypto gaming and Web3 right now. I think it's definitely could be placed as the top gaming project on Avalanche that has a working product, that has a token live, that is live right now. I think it's definitely the top Avalanche gaming project at the time of recording this video. Let me know if there's other ones that you want me to review, or if you have a different stance. If there's other projects, again, we have other gaming projects coming, obviously, like Bloodloop, Off the Grid, I think MetaDOS, but I'm talking about games that are right now that you can play that have their token live. I think Shrapnel is it. And as far as FPSs go, across all blockchains, I think Shrapnel definitely has the FPS market. But again, as time goes and as we get closer to the bull market, there's going to be more competition. There's going to be more games and projects launching on different chains. But long term, I see Shrapnel doing pretty well in the bull market. Let me know in the comments below what's your guys' opinion. But I just want to touch on Shrapnel since it's been a little bit, letting you guys know that it's been doing pretty well over the 7 days. Again, they had the tournament that they were running. They're on Epic Games now. People can actually see this. If they're on Epic Games, you can actually see this. I know the Epic Games listing isn't as big as it once was in the bull market, but either way, I think that it's still good news that the game finally came out. Investors can see what they're investing in, the game quality. I think it's very nice, very sharp. So I have high conviction in Shrapnel. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of Shrapnel? If there's other projects you want me to touch on, let me know. Also, I try to answer all you guys' comments, and I appreciate every single one of them. And if you guys can like the video, comment, subscribe to the notification bell, and share the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, see you guys.